All right. I have a problem, and it's about time I came clean on here and talked about it. I stopped trying to hide it, stopped trying to run from it, quit feeling like it controls my life. I'm taking the control back now. I'm talking about it. They say the first step in uh, dealing in they say the first step in healing is to first acknowledge that you have a problem. And my problem is that I cannot watch the Impractical Jokers without going feral over Q. Brian Quinn Q. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably going, what? Why? That's weird. And I don't know. He's just got big boy swag, you know? Just total big boy swag. Like, he's not ugly by any means. Not at all. He's a handsome feller. But he has just that, that he's got that Staten Island, East Coaster kind of vibe where you're like, oh yeah, it's hey, let's go get a pizza pie, paisan, hey. He just has that nice warm little vibe where it's like, if he were to get mad, it would be scary, but if anyone like dishonored you in front of him, he fucking curb stomped that fucker like fucking Polly in The Sopranos. But like, just picture it, man. Just picture it. You're cuddled up right next to Q. He's big spooning you. You're there laying in bed together watching Evil Dead 2 on the TV. Afterwards, uh, he's like, hey, let me show you my proton pack. Let me show you my cool Joker bust and all my cool geeky shit. And I'll just be there like, hell yeah, man. That sounds fucking sick, dude. And then we fucking smoke a bowl, and then we fucking crush 2 large pizzas. Come on, come on. And now, I will address this. I will address a very important thing that should be talked about, since we are given a lot of Q love on here. We're giving Q a lot of love on here. Sal is a handsome boy too. All right, editor's note. There is another point I should add. Um, Sal, he's kind of a scaredy cat. And so another kind of plus side is that you could watch a scary movie with him and you could cuddle up with him. And you got to comfort him while he's like, on the verge of pissing himself and stuff. Cuz like a cat like did like one of those jump scares where it pops out of a closet. It's like one of those fake outs, but for Sal it would like genuinely give him a fucking heart attack. If anything, it would probably be worse than like the killer popping out. But I think that would be cute. Sal's a sweetie. That's the thing. That's the point I want to get across. Q and Sal. Now, of course, I mean, this is just from their personas. We don't know how they actually are, but from the cut of their jibs, they seem like very sweet boys who had very good mothers, and so they respect women. I hope. I really hope that they do. Anyways, he's a handsome boy too. I mean, early on in the seasons, I was like, And to be fair, that's how I kind of felt about Q. These fellas, they've kind of aged gracefully. Aside from maybe Murr, he's just, I don't know. Murr's sure, he's the most in shape, I suppose, of like the 3 or 4 of them. R.I.P. Joey. But he's Murr. He's just Murr. So it's just, uh-uh, nuh-uh. I feel like Murr kind of gives. I'm not making any allegations. I'm not making any claims whatsoever. I'm just simply saying the vibe he has is shared by a genre of man with a history of behavior which may or may not lead me to have the kind of vibe that he could be a chaser. See, now that's just going off vibes. That's going off vibes. This is purely going off the fact that I remember when I just a few years back, when I just opened my little Instagram, I saw my feed on his account. He posted like some shit where he's like in a pool and his wife is sticking her feet in this dude's fucking mouth. And I'm like, I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for any of this. Murr seems a little fucked up. I don't know. I feel like there's a reason why they're doing these punishments where like, oop, we're gonna shove some shit up your ass and up your dick. And he's like, oh no, please don't do that, guys. Oh no, and I have to do it? No, guys, don't. Oh no. Like that's the vibe I'm starting to get with Murr. So he does give kind of like chaserish vibes. Other editors note, I think also in the trend of these fucked up punishments where they just do weird forms of almost sexual violence against them. I can see them forcing Murr for a punishment to start hormone replacement therapy. You're like, all right, Murr, you're tonight's big loser. So tonight, you're taking your first injection of estrogen. Here you go, buddy. And then we cut back like a few months later, and Murr is Marina. And she's much, much happier now. Again, I'm not making any genuine accusations. Not what these people could be totally fine. They could also be serial killers. We don't know. They're just boys from Staten Island. But these are just my opinions. These are my fan theories of the characters portrayed on the screen of the show we know as Impractical Jokers. My hot takes are Q and Sal, cuddly. Murr, a little creepy. Joe, I'm sorry. He's a nice guy. Bless his heart. He's a little too silly. He's a little too silly looking. But you just fucking know. You know that Q gives the best fucking aftercare. He'll fuck the daylights out of you, and then he'll fucking treat you like a sweet little kitten.